Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is the Yukitsu Times, welcome to my channel, welcome back to Don't Starve. Gonna be another slightly late video, but not as late as last time, hopefully. Hopefully, you never really know there. So yeah, we're just continuing on through summer. We've got our buddy, look at this team, this is a big team. Okay, so Chester, you're now gonna be Glommer's buddy, buddy system or whatever, so yeah, just make sure that he stays safe, make sure you stay safe. Look at how much fuel this has gone through. We're going to have to go cut down a bunch more trees again. And what we're going to do tonight is head on up north and get towards those spider nests and see if one of them is ripe for the picking. We've got Abigail with us, which means that it's going to be really easy and really productive to try and actually go ahead and get that. Those evil flowers might catch fire. That would be sub-good. Well, that wouldn't be too bad, actually. But yeah, we got a full moon, which means that it's a good day for us to be going up here. Have I got... oh crap, I forgot to do the thing again. Okay, so when you're going out, you need to kind of go out with the ability to make an endothermic fire. Which is the thing that I forget most frequently when I'm playing this in the summer. So, yeah. And now that entire ring of flowers just burst into flames. It's really kind of annoying how many resources end up going the way of the dodo because of that. It's just like, oh yeah, no, everything on the map lit fire. Now there's no resources left on the map. Good job, game. You've managed to completely dick me over with something completely random. Good job, lovely. Alright, so anyway, what we're going to need to do while we're here, we're going to pop this in the fridge for a little bit. Let's go ahead and eat some honey, I think. And we'll eat a durian and then we'll eat some more honey. Okay, good. And we need to go get our stuff for the endothermic fire, so we're going to go grab that. We're going to go grab our thing from the icebox again, and now we're going to head back north yet some more. We don't have a lot of grass. We do have to use it, which is unfortunate, but that is the breaks. I would love to get a little bit more. We're going to grab this one. Chester is about to catch fire, it looks like. Fantastic. Damn frogs. Okay, so the problem here is that Abigail's not attacking it properly. There we go. Okay, so now Chester's on fire. Fortunately, he doesn't usually die from this, so it's fine. Okay, let's continue on. I can't believe I was already overheating there, but actually, I guess I kind of can. I wasn't standing beside the endothermic fire on my base, so that's one extra thing of that's down, which really sucks. It does take 2 of those to make 1 endothermic fire, so expensive shit. We're gonna have to go get more later on. We might even have to go into the caves to get more. Caves are also something you can do in summer. Spelunking during the summer is definitely preferable to doing it in winter, in my opinion, but they're both kind of awful, so it's hard to say. Alright, so spiders, were they this turn or were they the next turn? Next turn, okay. Continue on north for a little bit. Look at all these happy bees out in the summer heat. Not bursting into flames miraculously somehow. Now this is going to be really dangerous. We're moving through a forest during the summer. Not really smart on my part. Mario Kart next weekend, fantastic. But yeah, like, it's just really, really freaking hot. Alright, so yes, we are up to level 3 for the spider's nest, and we have got a pigman over here who's probably going to be willing to help us out. It is hot, so we're going to go ahead and just put out another endothermic fire. And that's pretty much all that we got for that stuff. I keep forgetting to put this in my pocket properly. Okay, I'm not wearing my football helmet, so let's... Okay, that's good enough. Gomer managed to not get himself killed, which is lovely. Let's put this down here. And we should be able to chop this down safely. Perfect. Actually. There we go. Pig's heading on home, that's good. And now we've got a closer by source of lovely spider silk. Fantastic. Okay, we'll grab the thermal stone. It's good enough right now as it is. We'll leave that meat there for the pigs. They can have it. That doesn't really matter to me. And we've got a limited amount of time to get out of here before darkness falls. And unfortunately, darkness is going to kind of suck for us because we are going to end up having to hold our torch. We'll put on our sun hat, but I don't believe it's going to help at this particular time of day on account of it being blazingly hot out, so whatever. What we're going to also be able to do, we can pretty parasol. Wear that. All of this together should be able to keep us alive pretty well. Oh right, it's the full moon, that's why we were going to collect spiders. Alright, so yeah, as of the update, full moon, lovely. Gives you all sorts of visions. You can just see everything as though it were day. You don't go as insane as you normally would, and like you don't get killed by Charlie, so. They added a bunch of other features like Glommer. I can never remember this guy's name. Poor guy. Alright. Did I not pick up the nest? Yeah, I did. Okay, there it is. Let's see here. Okay, we're near our base now, so we're going to drop this. Not in our base, obviously. That would be dangerous, but we are going to plant it close by. We'll plant it here. Okay. And now we just have to not ever look at it ever again. Getting Abigail to kill this guy might be a good idea. Might as well. No, it's monster meat. Oh well. Okay, so we made it back alive. We've got a bit more time, and it is the full moon, so let's take advantage of that again, and just use this as time to cut down some more rocks. We'll put this in here, and our drying rack should actually be done as well, so just now is going to be a good time to go get that. Oops. Okay, we'll just eat that. Alright, perfect. Put that in the box as well. And yeah, we're pretty good here. As you can see, you just get a generic small jerky. Most things in the game just give you a small jerky or like monster meat jerky. So they're pretty common when you've got drying racks and it's this kind of a year. Alright, let's use this first, I guess. So we're going to end up with a lot of small jerkies. That's pretty common around that time where you get attacked by frogs. But, you know, nothing can be done about it. Okay, we're going to have to cool down pretty quickly here. Alright, you in there, you in here. And let's toss one of these in there for a real quick cooldown. Okay, once that recedes, we can go off and do things again. Lovely. Our crops, once again, we'll quickly pick these up, eat them. We can eat all of these. As you can see, one of them wilted completely, so now it just turns into grass. So that's what happens when it gets overheated and doesn't get extinguished by the icy flingomatic. So there we go. Icy flingomatic doing its work this time, unlike last time. Lazy bastard. Alright. And now that's all sort of full, so let's throw this in here. We'll end up with quite a lot of it, so it should be okay having a stack of its own. Alright. We kind of also need to get wood, it looks like. Huh, evil flowers have stuck around for a little while longer than I would like, but that's okay. Oops. This one. Alright. That should be enough fuel to get us through the night pretty easily. Alright. Gotta remember to use this pretty parasol. It also improves your sanity, so we're doing okay. 190. It's pretty good, actually. Oh, those are frog legs. They're not the best. I'm not sure what killed that one. Maybe it was dead when I came here last time. Oh, well. Okay. I'll give Chester these things. And let's just mine this for now. what I'm going to do is put an attack order on the frog and then start just mining the rock again. Abigail will keep it busy for a few seconds. As you can see though, she's not the best at killing frogs. Alright, so I'm gonna get killed by frogs, aren't I? Okay, there we go. It took freaking forever and all my stuff fell down. I hate frogs. Like, there's just something seriously wrong with the way they've done frogs. Okay, that's fine. We're a little bit low on health, so let's try eating some Gomer's goop. Almost full health, but as you can see, we're also, like, almost insane, so, you know, not the best stuff exactly, but whatever. Okay, we're gonna just drop this manure here. We don't really need it. Oh, no, you don't, birds. Those are... Oh, the bird was about to light on fire. I thought it was the seeds. Okay, well, whatever. That's also good. Either of those. Okay. And doing stuff like this makes the days just so much more eventful than not doing these sort of things. Okay, we need to get back to base. We haven't managed to actually get anything done, per se, but we did manage to theoretically not die, which is enough, I guess. Even though we oh, no, what we did that is useful is we cleared out 9 frogs. 9 less frogs is a good thing, seriously, because there's just so freaking many frogs. Okay. And we'll have to put the thing back in the refrigerator again, so that's fine. Look at all these frog legs. Lovely. Okay. Oops. What we're going to do is pop that in there. Just check around base, make sure none of this is wilted, none of that has to be replaced already. Okay, good. We need to fuel this back up again. You can use anything that you would fuel fire with for this, so pretty easy to manage. Okay, well... all we got from that entire venture was like 2 of the thing that we needed. Fantastic. It's just, it's lovely. Alright. There we go. Let's go over here and check the icebox and pull this out since, yeah, it doesn't take very long at all to freeze, so it is pretty quick that regard, but it's still kind of annoying. Alright, sticks up here, that's pretty... Is that the big pile? No. Oh, maybe. The grass as well. Managed to not die, so take advantage of that. You might notice that I'm fighting these frogs instead of using a bunch of traps, and the reason being that frogs get pretty prevalent this time of year, and what's worse is you can't really just kill them off with traps because traps are harder to come by at this time of year than they would normally otherwise be, so they're just kind of awful. Now let's just get Abigail mad at them. If Abigail's not mad at the spiders, you can cause aggro by hitting like control and then just clicking on them and then backing off, because you don't really need to intervene with her fighting spiders. Okay. It's a nice little... Well, actually, I don't know. I say control because that's what I've got a hotkey to, but I don't actually know what the default hotkey command is. It might be control. Not really sure. But you can do that with anything in your hands, or you could do it with like empty hands as well. Oh crap, it's dark. Okay. Throw another one of these on there. Lovely. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up my parasol, and I'm going to grab this flower out of Chester. And the reason we're doing this is I want Glommer to stay near me during the night instead of Chester. And as you can see, with the combination of just the sun hat, the parasol, and Glommer, my sanity is actually going up, which is really quite good. Normally it can't go up without like a top hat and a parasol or something like that. But he's actually one of the better sources of sanity regeneration in the game, so you can actually use him for something quite useful other than killing him and making an old bell, which is just cruelty to animals, I tell you. Look how adorable he is. Well, aren't you a happy little fuzzball? Die. That... Huh. That's just, that's a little bit grim there, Wendy. I think you need to learn how to play better with the other kids. Yeah, Wendy is definitely sort of like not the nicest of people with her death obsession, but I think that's a little bit too far. I think that goes a little bit too far. I guess she doesn't like flowers either, though, so, you know, it makes sense. It's fine. It's reasonable. It's still harsh. Alright. This parasol's gonna go kaput soon, but we've only got 3 days left of summer, which is quite good. Forgot to get something to eat, though, so let's go grab that quickly. And we'll eat honey and raw eggs. See, raw eggs, pretty decent for that sanity recovery, or stamina recovery, but nothing else. Although our health is full, so I don't really know. Alright, so we're gonna see, you can see how fast it goes up quite a bit from standing beside Glommer, so yeah, he's quite good for that. Alright, let's grab our cold stone's in our pocket still. It's not going to be quite as good as if we had used the glowstone, or thermal stone from the fridge. The fridge makes it even colder and it lasts longer, so... Or I find it lasts longer if you keep it in the fridge, but it could just be me. I don't know. Alright. How are we doing, guys? Okay, well... I don't really want to attack that guy because he'll probably just annoy Abigail. Abigail really, I think, needs to... They need to change the hitbox so that she's better at killing frogs. Or so that she actually walks on top of them or something. That would just be nice, because frogs are just so pervasive now. Hate them so much. Oh my god. Are there serious this many frogs here? Alright, perfect. And yeah, our sanity's not really going up anymore because you have to be like right on top of him to get the sanity benefit. Which is kind of annoying, really. I think it would be better if it was a little bit more leeway, like the standard following distance that he gives you, but... he's still pretty good. He's still pretty useful. Alright. There we go. It also gets a little bit higher when you get closer in, so... Alright. More down here. And I think this is just about as much as we're going to want to make into gunpowder, so... We can consider this sort of like the last set of rocks, maybe. Last pair of rocks. Yeah, that'll give us plenty of gunpowder to deal with whatever. And the gunpowder is only sort of like for when I screw up and don't actually hit them with the old bell properly. So, you know, it's not a big deal. Oh crap, oh well. You know what, we're just gonna leave. Oh god. Already? Okay, well, we've got a limited amount of time. Let's get our parasol up. That'll extend the amount of time we got by just a little bit, but it's almost gone too, so... we're almost back at base, though, so we should only take a little bit of damage. I'm okay taking a little bit of damage. I think that's fine. Okay. And... well, we might not take any damage at all. This might be okay. Perfect. We made it, Glommer. You and me, buddy. And Abigail. Abigail's late to the party, though. Alright. Let's head on over here and light this up. Oh, look at all this rock over here. Fantastic. Okay, we need to walk to make sure that Glommer doesn't get caught in the fire, because he will get caught in the fire and die. Which is tragic. I do like the guy, and it means we also can't summon Krampus in one of our dark, horrible rituals. Yeah, let's push him away there. And also it means that the Glommer wing tends to light on fire, which means that you don't get it, so it's kind of awful. It's really all totally awful, really. Alright. Things are going okay over there. Alright. Okay, so we've just about finished producing enough of Plan B. Fantastic. Don't really need the ashes. We have plenty of ashes that we got from that Situation where I forgot to turn on the icy fling-o-matic and burn down an entire thing. It was great. It was perfect. It was like, I could not have planned that better if I was smart. Which I'm not, definitely. Okay. Now the bees are catching fire? What is this? It's just nonsense, I tell you. Better not catch my bee box on fire when he catches fire. Look at that bee, it's just running around smoking. And then he suddenly burst into flames, lighting everything else in his path on fire. It's going to be, it's definitely something. Oh good, our crops are ready. Okay, once again, we're just going to pop these in our mouth. It's sort of going to be what we're doing with these. Watermelon, I love those because they do give you that sanity. And we're actually too full to really make use of that, so we're going to go ahead and put that away. But for now, let's go ahead and... Actually, you know what? We're going to make sure that we get more watermelons, because I want more sanity recovering food. That watermelon wasn't necessarily the freshest anyway. I'm a snob. I like completely fresh watermelons. Instead of, you know, rotten, limp ones that have, like, ooze coming out of them. Which tends to happen. It does happen, I tell you. It's not very pleasant. Okay, and that will go in there for now. Perfect. Okay. Sanity's doing pretty well. We're pretty full from food. Don't really need to worry about that right now. Okay, we'll just put this birch nut in our fridge for now. What could go wrong with that? I mean, I think I was describing in another episode how when you've got birch nuts in there, it causes dragons to show up. Oh, crap. Okay, so apparently that drying rack is not quite close enough to my icy fling-o-matic, and so will light on fire. We're gonna go initiate some firefighting here, if I can get there in time. Crap. Nope. That would be the that would be my drying rack lighting up. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, that worked. It's painful, but it worked, so... Okay. And let's put that ice away. Okay, so we're going to have to slightly reposition one of our drying racks, it looks like. But that's not too big a deal. I mean, drying racks aren't even that expensive. Okay, I wasn't actually on fire enough for that to hurt me, so that's also good, I guess. And I haven't had a chance to put stuff on the drying racks, damn it. Ugh. This is why I like making torches. Get a lot done at night when I'm actually sitting around base. Oh no, I didn't get to it in time. Okay, we're gonna have to hammer that down and we'll be able to move it somewhere else, but that is still an awful shame. Okay. And what did we need here? It's, I think, in here. Perfect. Okay, and fight, I think? No, science. What were we missing? We've got charcoal, we've got eggs, we've got everything we should... Oh yeah, no, it was highlighted. Strange. Okay, and it's a good idea for us to check our boxes later on, see if we've got a little bit more charcoal lingering around. I thought we did. What's Abigail fighting? I know it's spiders, but are they spider warriors, I wonder? Dropping silk, whatever they are, that's fantastic. That's lovely. Okay. Sandy needs a little bit more work. We can just eat some of these jerkies through the night. We've got a little bit of food that we need to fill up our meter with. Perfect. That's good enough. Alright, and another night survived. Perfect. Lovely. A lot of stale frog legs. That's fine, we're drying them anyway. Okay. Let's go in here and check out our chests. Where's our hammer, Chester? Okay. Going with this thing. I wonder what the examine this is. It's done drying forever, yeah. Okay, well that gives us another charcoal, but we need 2. We'll leave it as it is, I think. Oh no, we can... Let's go ahead and make it. Might as well. Okay, actually that's good enough. Oh no, Gomer, go! Ah, come on down here. Oh, he's dead, I think. Oh no, okay, good. Just barely. Okay, well, that's fantastic. He almost killed himself again. Alright. It's wasting a lot of fuel, I think, freezing local critters. Alright. I wonder if trees are actually just more resistant to being lit on fire than you would expect them to be on account of like the game being ridiculously bullshit if the forest just all spontaneously combusted this time of year. Because that would be kind of hilarious, but it would also be ridiculously cruel. Oops. Okay. Something very important. Canceling production of something, you just do it by literally clicking the button to move in any direction, and you'll instantly go ahead and cancel whatever it is you were about to do. As long as you do it quickly enough. Alright. I'm doing this the overlay for my like Windows Gmail open, so I can actually see that someone has actually sent me a message to one of my videos. Hopefully it's something nice, and hopefully it's not anyone raging at me about popcorn. Does happen, does tend to happen quite a lot, is that people rage at me about popcorn. Fortunately, I haven't done that in a while. I've been eating corn, like, fastidiously. In fact, I haven't been cooking any of my vegetables lately, because I know how angry it makes people when I cook vegetables, or just really the one, but, you know, it's better safe than sorry. Better to go on a raw food diet than make every nerd on the internet angry, I think. I think that's a reasonable way of living your life. Of course, in real life, nerds don't want you to be on an all raw foods diet. That would just be very anti-nerd who like, you know, pizzas and stuff like that. That's a stereotype, though. It's what I'm allowed to do because I'm one of them. It's kind of like I'm allowed to say like Japanese racist jokes because I'm Japanese. It's a very convenient and wonderful feature. Or like how if a neo-Nazi made Jewish jokes, it makes him sound really terrible, but Jewish people are allowed to say Jewish jokes. It's fine. I'm not Jewish, so I'm not allowed to make those jokes. Almost all the grass I'm finding is withered and dead, but there's still some little bits that are still alive. We're at that point where I kind of want to be able to make myself my... well, I also now want to make myself another sun hat, but, you know, that's definitely not going to happen. I need 12 for that damn thing. And there's only one day of summer left anyway, so I guess we might not even meet a giant this summer. We might have dodged a bullet or something, I guess. Which is unfortunate, because I kind of wanted to see one. So now we have to wait for the Berger. Which is okay, I guess, but he's definitely less interesting than the Dragonfly, who I think is probably the most bullshit of the boss monster sort of things that you can encounter. Definitely the most vicious. Is this charcoal? I think this is charcoal. Yeah, it is. I must have missed that when I was doing things earlier. That's my guess. Because it is in a sort of weird place. Let's toss you in here again and get that nice and cold. And what we want to do is make a bee hat, since we've now got the resources to do that. Of course, I also need to... bloody hell. Okay. Yeah, you're miserably hot, blah blah blah. Okay. Is this seriously... Oh god. Okay. It's costing us more ice than I would really care to be using, but whatever. The odds of anything individually catching fire is relatively low, so it's not like I'm going to use too much more ice, and we'll be getting more of it soon, so I'm not really freaking out about that as much as I could, but I'm definitely unhappy about it. Alright, hats. New hats. Beekeeping hats. Perfect. Okay, we're going to wear this and we're going to grab this honey. The problem is that we can't get Abigail to leave us alone while we're doing this. So what's going to happen is Abigail is going to be angry at bees. She's going to start fighting them. Ouch. Whatever. And she's going to kill 2 of our bees, which is why you do this during the day when most of the bees hopefully are out. Those are both stingers, that's less relevant. Okay. So as you can see, like, the other bees that were out, they didn't get angry about this for some reason. I'm not really sure why, honestly, but it's the way it is. Okay, do we still have rotten eggs? I think we do. Yes, we do. Alright, science, me some science. Gunpowder, gunpowder. Okay, we've now got 11 gunpowder, and I've cleared out a lot of our inventory, which is fantastic. I do like it when we get to clear out some of our inventory. Okay. Now, our sanity is pretty much full, so we don't really need to get our top hat out or anything like that. Not going to worry about that. Our crops are not finished. Our rush back to the fire is punctuated by the fire not being lit. Almost accidentally tried to light the fire with dynamite, which would have been hilarious. Even though it doesn't work, so it wouldn't actually have done anything, but whatever. Okay. Well, yeah, I think we've made it into autumn without anything of incident happening. Bit of a shame. I was kind of hoping for that giant encounter, but can't always get what you want. Sometimes you can't even get what you need. Huh. Sometimes you just get random spiders walking into your traps. Okay, we are pretty much full health, so we'll start putting these in a box. That'll be a fine thing to do. Alright, and I think we are now officially into autumn without having seen a giant. That's the whole point of the series, guys. This mini-series arc, whatever. It's to go find a giant, and we haven't done it. Disappointing, but also typical. Okay. Oh, Glommer. Just to make life so much slightly easier. Seriously, Glommer is actually one of the biggest buffs to you, especially since you find him always beside a pan flute. So I should actually start keeping this on me because there's going to be like a giant appearing at some point in time. But yeah, basically he's like ridiculously useful actually. Like surprisingly, the gigantic amount of sanity he produces, as well as the fact that you use basically use him to produce some of the biggest items in the game, or the biggest item in the game for stomping a lot of the new bosses and problems out of your way. The combination of those sort of things just make him a really great ally. Like just love the little guy. He's wonderful. Alright, so we're just about into the season where I can get rid of this damn thermal stone out of my inventory, which would be really nice. It would be lovely. It'd be just fantastic. But sometimes it just doesn't happen. Alright, so still got 10% on this bug net. I'm going to go finish it off. I'm going to go get a butterfly and then put the flower beside our bee nests. That'll get that out of my inventory. Okay. Actually, no, this is still technically summer. I guess we could go one more day. Maybe even more. Oh right, I got rid of that thing, so now there's kind of weird stuff going on near here with no flowers around there. I'm actually going to have to make another nest, I think. Alright, well, we could try and look for another spider nest. I'd kind of rather be doing this in, like, autumn, but it's close enough now, I think that... Well, no, what we're going to do is we're going to drop off our heat stone first. We're going to drop off our thermal stone, we're going to make ourselves a bug net with what we have already got, and we're going to sort of just try and catch as many bees as we can, or not bees, but butterflies as we can with what we've already got. Okay, let's grab you. We'll just check to make sure this isn't jerky, and it is in fact jerky, because this is really fast summer. Lovely. And this withered, so take that. I think it's out of range. I'm going to stop planting it for now. Okay. And, yeah. Got ourselves quite a good amount of food going on here, despite the fact that we've done literally no hunting. Or we did a little bit of hunting and found nothing but a wolf. So, you know, that happened. Okay, I'm going to have to lose a little bit of sanity, but nothing too serious. Okay. One of the nice things about doing this particular job is that typically you plant down these and you get more, so it's sort of a self-propagating job here. Yeah, see? There we go. Oh, crap. God, it's so hot. Okay, there we go. think part of the problem is like the helmet doesn't really help at all. I need a grass hat, but I don't have any more grass, so not gonna happen. Oh well. Alright, so let's go over here. Grab this again. Toss this in here. How much health do I lose? Only 5. Okay, we're fine. That's fine. Look at all those melons. Lovely. Okay, I'm getting distracted by so many things while I'm out and about doing things. But there's just so many things that need to be done, so, you know, can't really help it. You're not a butterfly, you're a stick. Said the king of the obvious. Alright. Alright, bird, do your job. Why'd I put you all the way over here, away from, like, all of the fields? Okay, that's only one watermelon seed. Damn it. Damn it again. Okay, well, might as well gamble this last one. And now we have 4. Fantastic. Of course that's what happens. No, it is reaching there. I don't know why that one's not, interesting. Okay. And that is just about our last day of summer. I'm pretty sure this is the last day. I hope this is the last day of summer. I could be horribly wrong. I can never remember dates. Okay. I was pretty sure it was like 20 days for the good seasons and then 10 for each of the really cruel seasons, so I'm hoping that's the case. I could be horribly wrong though. Would not be the first time. Oh, look how fast that withered. Yeah, no, that's definitely just not working. Okay, well, we'll wait till next season. Okay. And how much is left on this? I want to just use it up, so we're just going to capture a lot of butterflies. I think another one... No, it was a bird. Okay, well, whatever. How could it be so hot at, like, the end of summer as things are starting to cool off and autumn's about to show up? And, look at that. Look at that. It's just like flowers catching fire over here. Look at this. Ah, damn it. Okay, well that was awful, but whatever. Okay, let's continue planting these. It should be okay though, so... Like, it's obviously resulted in improved yields of honey. Why can I not plant this guy? It's driving me crazy. Alright, there's another butterfly. That'll probably be the last one, I think. Yep. And that is, I hope... I can't remember. I just am at this point guessing as much as anybody. For all I know, it's like 20-day season. It's probably knowing my like a 20-day season. Let's see what this ends up being like in the morning. Oh my god, really? Alright, we're down to 1 block of ice. Fan-flippin-tastic. Okay. Also need to eat a little bit. Let's just eat some jerky and one of these big ones. Why not? Alright, and our sanity full, so Glommer will just stand by him so that we keep that full. And let's see. Might be a good idea to go hunt spiders, but I think that's going to be impractical for us to get the other spider's nest until we hit summer, so... Or end summer, get out of summer. You know, I wonder if the bee hat helps provide any protection in the event of heat. Alright. Lights sure get dull in this game sometimes. I know, gunpowder would make that... No, a waste of gunpowder would be an awful, awful idea. Ringing the old bell, no, that would also be a horrible, awful idea. Let's see here. What have I got that I need? I'm really short on both twigs and grass, so I kind of need to do something about that pretty damn quick, especially considering how important they are. But we're heading into the most pleasant of seasons. Like, nothing happens in autumn other than the fact that you get attacked by a Berger, like pretty much every time, unless you started in autumn. But well, I guess none of the giants are supposed to be like a guaranteed spawn 100% of the time. I don't think. They don't seem like they were designed that way. They just happen fairly often. So, I think there could always be a chance that this series runs on a lot longer than I'm hoping it would. But, you never know. Okay, so. Now then, whoa, this is gonna suck because of Abigail. Alright, harvest bee box. And a bunch of stingy bees who are now going to attack various people like Abigail, but you know what, that's fine. Yeah, so she basically empties out the bee boxes, like, of all the bees that work in there. Pretty much every time you go to harvest hunt. It is not autumn. Lovely. And those bees drop nothing but stingers. Fantastic. Okay, we'll top this off, and we are going to call this an episode even though we have not hit autumn. Maybe it was 15 days for the off-seasons. That would probably make more sense. But anyway, we're going to end the video here. I hope you found this enjoyable, and of course, as always, I hope to see you all next time.